I'm Birdman.
Hey, I'm Michael,
Time to get on target at
the Hub. So, we're back. Last week we talked about NFA. This week we are talking about,
super sexiness.
yes,
That is gorgeous.
the rifle on the wall.
Oh my God. That's so he doesn't touch it.
Yeah, because I would be touching it.
It's really nice to touch too.
Yeah, so what is this rifle? This is the Tactical Force Multiplier from Christensen Arms. So this is their top tier rifle.
Dear Lord, is it
Full carbon chassis, full carbon barrel, carbon. Adjustable cheek rest, adjustable length of pull, really nice bolt, Timney trigger. Actually, I think it's a Geisley. I can't remember. No, it's a Tim. I can't remember.
It's super
cool.
It's click.
Yes, it's a very, very, very nice trigger. They usually use Trigger Tech for all their other guns, and then for this one, I think they use, I can't remember if it's Timney or Geisley, one of the two. So I think it's Geisley that they put into these guys. And this one's in 338 Lapua. I have taken this rifle out to a mile. It shoots unbelievably nice. It is very, very nice to shoot.
Out of the Mondo sight.
Yes, so...
Or optic, sorry, whatever.
The optic is actually by a company called Revic, which is owned by Gunworks. They are a very well-known company for long-range rifles. They make packages. They've got a 1,000-yard, a 1,500, a 2,000, you know. So they'll do pre-built guns that just right out of the box, you pick them up, put the ammo in, and go shoot, and they're going to hit at 1,000. So... super nice stuff. The Revic, what sets it apart is it's got a bunch of sensors and altimeters and all this stuff built into it to where it gives you quick shooting solutions without having all the extra stuff. So with that scope, I need a rangefinder and a wind gauge.
Wow.
With those two things, and it zeroed correctly, it'll automatically get you on target at wherever you want to go. Yes. So you zero the gun at whatever yardage you want. So being that has a 20 MOA base and a 20 MOA mount on it, it's got 40 MOA built into just the base and the rings. So I had to go to 700 yards just to be able to hit the bottom of zero. So normally you would, sight in a gun at 100 yards or 200 yards or something like that. This one I had to go all the way out almost to 1,000 yards, 700 yards to be able to just hit zero without holding over. You know what I mean? So this gives me the most range up. I can go far out with that.
Wow.
So past a mile if I want to and still have adjustment up. So that one's set up at 700. We zeroed it there. From there, you actually, as you turn your top cap, you look in the scope and it actually tells you, okay, you're going to this yardage, like I said. So I would turn to, let's just say we're going to a mile, so let's 1,800, a little over a mile. 1,750 is a mile, 1,800. So go to 1,800 yards, lock it in, set my wind. It actually adjusts my crosshair and boom, send it. Wow. So super awesome scope. Make sure you check out Revic. All on a, I want to say it's a AA or a AAA battery. One of them just right at the back of the scope. Super easy to change the battery on. Just absolutely gorgeous optic. And like I said, kind of gets you into that tracking point game where you're using the electronics that this world has to help you.
We live in a very cool age.
Yes. So make sure you check out Revic. Like I said, it's pretty much once you zero it, it's a 3-step to get on. So set your yardage, set your wind, pull the trigger. That easy. So, and like I said, this one's on a 338 Lapua. It's got a GG&G bipod. GG&G is out of Tucson. Super cool to have a Arizona-based company, for the bipod. I really like GG&G, make great products. And then this one's on the tactical force multiplier. So tactical force multiplier, like I said, it's at the top of the Christensen game, $5,000-$6,000 rifle. This one I got through the dealer employee program. So that's pretty cool that Christensen is one of those manufacturers where they actually allow the employees to buy rifles at discounts so that we can help you make a better purchase because we actually have it and have used it. So if you came in and you said, hey, Mike, I'm looking for a rifle, this wouldn't be my first thing to push you towards. Maybe if you were going to get into the long range game or you were, going to compete, we'd start looking at rifles like this. But the Ridgeline, the Mesa, some of their entry level $1,000 to $1,500, $2,000, fantastic guns, sub MOA guarantee, carbon barrel on the Ridgelines, gorgeous guns. So, nice. So that's the Christensen. We don't have any video of shooting it, just because we'd have to go all the way out into the woods and set that up.
I was lazy. Blame it on me.
No,
not really, but
no, you can blame it on me. I'm very last minute. So, anyway, but no, we didn't shoot this gun. Like I said, I have shot it about 17 rounds. I've shot about 17, 20 rounds out of the gun. I think 7 of which were to 0. Because like I said, with the 40 MOA base, we just were like, let's try it at 100 because we were right there. So we wasted like 3 or 4 rounds just because the first 2, no one was looking. So I'm like, where did it hit? And they're like, I don't know, send another. So 4 rounds right there, went to 500, went to 700. So probably about 5, 6, 6 rounds. I would say 7 rounds to 0. And then from there went to 1,000. From there went to a mile, and 17 total shots and headshot at a mile. So very, very, very good rifle out of the box. If you know what you're doing, if you understand scopes, you understand MOA or mil or whatever you're using, these guns are at the levels these days when they're using these proof barrels or even factory barrels. They're all sub-MOA guaranteed. They're shooters. You know what I mean? You use the right caliber, you're going as far as you want to go. The old, 1,000 yards is far is not the case anymore.
Yeah.
6.5 Creedmoor, you put that in a gun, in an AR-10, 1,000 yards a joke. Like straight up a joke. Put the target at 1,000 yards and really not even very much adjustment and you're hitting the target. 308, still a little work to get 1,000 yards. Still takes a little bit of practice. You got to know how to use your stuff. It's not just something where you just, boom, 1,000. So, but the calibers and the quality of rifles these guys are producing these days, it's awesome. So, check out Christensen Arms. They're actually our top rifle company that we work with. SIG does make bolt guns. They make one, and then some semi-autos. I kind of put Christensen in a different category than SIG because their bolt gun's a tactical gun. Christensen does make tactical bolt guns, but they're into hunting, they're into long range, they're into tactical stuff. So it's a more diverse bolt gun platform. So make sure you check out us for them because we are amping up with them hard. You'll actually see some stuff happening in stores with them. I can't really give you any more info than that.
Ooh.
Yeah, some little insider stuff there. So, like I always say, if you have any questions on the rifle, that rifle has Desert Tech rings, 20 MOA built into the rings. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Those are 40 MOA rings. That's got like 60 MOA built into the base and the rings. So those are 40 MOA rings because they're from Desert Tech and they're made for straight up long range. I believe the gun comes with a 20 MOA base, so we got like 60 MOA built into just the rings and the base.
Wow.
A lot of people are like, man, that's a ton. You want to get into long range? We should do a video of at the try and buy some of those long range guys where they'll actually use mirrors. There are mirroring systems that you can put on the end of these scopes that will take them to 4,000 MOA. Literally, because when you're shooting 2 to 3 miles, your shot is arcing. So it's no longer a flat shot. It's, okay, I'm literally kind of those old video games where you used to like try to judge it right because the arc would,
It's the 3-point shot, man.
Yeah, literally. So guys are shooting that far to where it's okay, boom, nails it. So, and that 338. That's about 1.5 miles range gun, maybe a little bit farther. Longest confirmed kill was with a 338 Lapua in combat was 1.5 miles. So Chris Kyle. So very, very cool rifle, very cool optic. Kind of we are a Revic dealer, so come in, check them out. If you want to look through my gun, I'm happy to let you look through it. But yeah, check out Revic, check out, that's the optic, check out Desert Tech. We do Desert Tech rifles. They're gorgeous, bullpup rifles. And then Christensen, and then GG&G. That's that rifle. So any other questions on that stuff, as always, message us, post below. We're here to help. We're here to answer. Hub talk. So we always talk about stuff that's going on with the hub. I really do think Valentine's Day is coming up.
I've been mentioning Valentine's Day a lot, so
yeah,
it sort of led us to this.
Yeah, so we are a pawn shop. With pawn shop comes gold, comes jewelry, comes used electronics and gifts. Think about that. We do 5-month layaway, no interest or anything added. So 5 months, 20% down, 20% a month, nothing else added. $100, 20%, $20 a month. You got it. That's how I get most of my stuff. That's how my guys get most of their stuff. The girls that work with us, that's how they get their stuff. We all use that 20% program. When you're looking at a $2,000 gun, 4 payments of $500 is a lot easier than $2,000. So, or at least it is to me. Some people are like, no, it's easier for me to give you $2,000.
Yeah, no, not me either.
Yeah, it's easier for me to do smaller payments broken up than one lump sum. So we do that. We do layaway. We do a lot of jewelry. In Tucson, Ricky and Nick are your guys. Up here, Dominic, Daniel, and John are your guys. They'll help you out. They'll get you taken care of. They'll show you what we got. They'll show you what we can do, what we can't do. We're kind of limited in the fact that whatever you bring us is what we have. But we definitely can get some stuff stylized and tricked out for you.
Cool.
So make sure, guys, you're thinking about that significant other, and make sure women, you're thinking about those guys with firearms and accessories and stuff like that. So you can kind of, both of you could shop together at the same time for each other in our store. So that's the Hub Talk for today. I want you guys to be thinking about each other. Make sure you take care of those loved ones this year. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's been rough on everyone. Family, in my opinion, has been put to the wayside. Some people go, what do you mean? And immediate families, maybe not so much, like your dad and your mom and your brother and your sister, when you're, like Rob's situation. His kids, nothing's changed to their family in terms of mom, dad. They're just more in our lives because school isn't as much. What I'm talking about is when you get older, like my age, and COVID has separated a lot of that. So you have a lot of people that always go together for holidays that didn't go together, so I mean this in a positive way. Make sure you go see your loved ones. Make sure you hit them up on Valentine's Day. It's a day to, it's normally a day to, for like love for you.
Couples.
But you know what I mean? Like in my opinion, where we're at these days, depression is at an all-time high because no one can see each other. People are dying alone without their families. It's just, I think that it was a way to get families broken up. You know what I mean? Like personally, I think extended families are now at the farthest they've ever been. You know what I mean? Like, I love you, but I'm not really willing to risk anything to see you. To me, it's just not a good thing. So make sure you give that love to that person, whether it's your significant other, whether it's your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your dog, whatever it is. Spread some love. So happy Valentine's Day from me and Rob. What do you think? I always forget. What do you think about the rifle?
No, it's gorgeous. I was drooling all over it. So yeah,
Yeah.
I walked in, I said, hey, Michael brought my new gun for me. And she's like, ha ha, funny, because my wife happened to be here as we started this. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
Yeah.
So, and it's a shooter too. So, but that's the Hub Talk for today. I'm Michael.
I'm Birdman.
We'll see you next time. Go ahead.
Yeah, so, like, Valentine's Day will be over at some point, right?
Sometime. Sometimes someone will stop calling me.
Cool. Subscribe, please.
Check out thehubaz.com.